Virginia, another state. Here in the bunkhouse they have a map of the AT here, but what's surprising is we're supposed to be over a fifth done, but it looks like we are way in the bottom, like we haven't made any progress at all because we keep going southeast over and over and over. But it looks like Virginia is going to straighten out. Maybe we'll get some good progress in now. Good morning. I'm back at Low Gap where I got picked up yesterday. That water you hear isn't me peeing. It's a It's a pipe spring right at the parking lot on the northern side. No, wait, southern side. Here's a little pipe here. Spring water. Pretty crazy. Okay, so today it's a little around 15 miles. It's only like 1,000 feet of elevation gain, mostly down, and it's according to Rabbit, the hostel owner, he said this will be one of the easiest parts in the entire AT. So it should be a breeze. So I'm gonna knock it out and then go into Damascus. Today, there's so many hostels in Damascus. I wasn't sure which one to get, but then Tina joked that I should stay at Lady Di's because we watched the last season of Crown together and she really likes The Crown. So I reserved a bunk in Lady Di's hostel in Damascus. So I'm gonna head there. I'll probably eat at a restaurant on the way in. I already had these plans, like eat and then go in. I have some tough decisions. Today's Monday. 2 days from now is Wednesday. There's supposed to be thunderstorms scattered throughout the day, and that's when I'd be in Grayson Highlands. Not ideal, but also weather won't be ideal for filming. So I've actually been mulling over taking a zero at Damascus just so I can edit a few videos. I didn't do anything at this hostel. There were so many people and I was just busy. Plus we went out to eat. It was yeah, so mulling it over. I don't know if I'll do it. I probably may. So if I take a zero in Damascus, I'll hike out Wednesday, and then Wednesday I'll just hike through the thunderstorm. Supposedly it's not exposed at all the first 20 miles. So I'll just do that, stay at a shelter, and then Thursday I'll hit the Highlands and see all the ponies and spend a whole lot of time there. So I think I'll check the weather again tonight, but I think that might be the best, I think, to get the good experience out of it. Because I mean, honestly, I shouldn't even really be hiking in the Highlands in a thunderstorm anyway. So for safety, just taking another zero. Is there a record for who has the most zeros on the AT? I just stopped to take off my fleece and I saw this next to my trekking poles. It looks like the typical lightning bug. Are there lightning bugs on the AT? I don't think I've ever seen them in anybody's videos, but I wonder if they're coming out. I can't tell if it's a lightning bug or it's one of those that look like one that feeds on lightning bugs. There's another one. I bet if I keep looking at this tree, I'll find a lot more. Looks like they're all hanging out here. Man, the people behind me are going to start getting light shows in the night now, I think. I just used my phone to take a picture and look it up with Seek, and it said these are winter fireflies. So I guess they're winter fireflies, but they are fireflies. I hope they light up though, like the other ones usually do. There's 2 of them here. It's a big tree. I bet there's a lot living on this thing. I'm at an unreliable water source just off the AT. It's literally like 20 feet away, but there hasn't been a report on this water since November. And there's water here. It's flowing further down. It must be coming out somewhere, but it's not good water and you're gonna need a scoop for sure. But I'll put a comment in gut hooks so everyone knows. We're coming up to Mcqueen's Knob Shelter, built in 1934, and it is not maintained, you think. And they say it should only be used in extreme emergencies, but I would say in emergencies it's even more dangerous to be in this thing than not, because it could just fall right over on you. I thought there was a picnic table here, but I am gonna head on to the next shelter and take off my pants there. As I head down this easier section, pretty level, thought I'd tell you how Tina and I met. I know many of you were in the Q&A, many of you saw the Q&A, but I didn't like put the times of all the questions, so you may not have seen it. Could have easily missed it, easily. So, 2018, it was August, late August. We were, well, I was in Northern Oregon, and she was as well, I guess. And we were both hiking the PCT, never met each other till then. I went to a place called Ramona Falls. It's a little south of Cascade Locks, maybe a day away. So I did the blue alternate to it. And then, of course, I had to do every open section of PCT. So I came back down the alternate and I met her right on the alternate, early morning, probably 8, 9, middle of nowhere. Both of us, like 5 days, 4 or 5 days from shower. I don't remember where I showered last. Somewhere before Mount Hood. And we just talked for a little bit, and then she took off, went on through Ramona Falls, and I kept going. And I tried to beat her to the intersection out, the blue alternate there. But when I got there was nobody there, and I didn't know if she passed already or I don't know, she's not gonna be there for a while. So I kept going, but I didn't go super fast. And eventually she caught up to me because she is faster than me. They call her pocket rocket because she's tiny, but she's fast, especially on the climbs. So she caught up to me, and then we talked for a while, and then we actually camped out at a lake together. Don't remember the name of the lake. But next morning she was off, and then I didn't see her actually for a long time. I tried to bump into her at Cascade Locks, so I kept leaving my room because I knew we were in the same motel. But so I kept leaving my room. Every time I did laundry, I'd look around. I kept going out just for snacks, groceries, but never did see her. And then in 2019, she was working in Los Angeles. She's from Germany, but she worked in Los Angeles for a while back then. And I was gonna drive along to PCT and do like a memory lane type thing, like just recall all the good moments on the trail, help hikers out. And she was in LA, so she messaged me, and I went down and visited her, and we did a bunch of hikes together, and it was really nice. And then eventually we started dating. I guess May 1st is our official date, so our anniversary is coming up. This will be our 3rd-year anniversary coming up in a little over a month. But that's how we met. 2 through hikers in the middle of nowhere. I had pretty much given up on relationships. It just, nobody wants to date a 5'6" Korean person. Even though I made good money, nobody seemed to care. And she kind of gave up because she never really found, I don't know, you'll have to ask her. I guess she didn't really give up. I pretty much gave up on it. But and then we just met like 2,000 miles into the trail. It's really nice. It's like things you hope will happen and you know won't happen. So we both got really lucky. I'm stuck. All right. I just started a huge mess of blowdowns across this trail. It looks like the tree took the best way to block as much of the AT as possible and took down another tree with it. And some people go this way, but it looks like it's growing in. But on the left, it looks like there's a pretty worn in trail along that log, and people are just going below and around it. I think I'm going to do that. That looks a lot easier than going through the trees here and snagging everything. A huge blowdown. Virginia, another state. Damascus, 3.5 miles. Nice. This is all Virginia soil, everyone. Virginia. I've been to Virginia. I've driven through. I can't tell how much of it I've been to because I went to DC. I don't know. But it's my first time taking a walk in Virginia. First day. And after today, all the states will be more clearly marked and easier to distinguish where you will be at. Tennessee and North Carolina, that's a weird one. So much of the AT goes right along the border. It's like the AT is the border for most of the states. But now we're here for, I think, 400 something miles. Not too bad. Oregon was longer than that. Virginia, Virginia. Looks like Damascus, or at least some buildings there. 99% sure that's probably not Damascus, but maybe it is. It's that point in the hike where I'm excited to hear cars now. Any other time, of course, like, cars. And now I hear them and it's exciting. I think that is Damascus. And I think that's the park. Look at that beautiful beach tree up ahead. But yeah, we're getting closer to Damascus. I'm super excited. The significance for me is that it's a town that I've heard the name of many times. Just from not just AT vloggers, because they all go through it, and of course they'll mention it. And not only because it's the site of Trail Days, which is the annual gathering that happens here in May. This year it's May 12th, 13th, I believe. But not only that, but the YouTuber that got me started backpacking, Outdoor Gear Review, he does the Creeper Trail at least every year. And he goes through Damascus. And I remember seeing the train and the sign that goes over the sidewalk, which is the AT that you have to walk under. Just everything. It's so, it's, you know, not ingrained in my head, but it's one of the key moments, I think, of the trail for sure. And we're almost there. Not even the state lines. It's weird. I don't remember most state lines that people cross over, except maybe the North Carolina, Georgia one. That one I remember really well. I guess I don't see as many later, but there's some other ones like by bridges and stuff. But I remember Damascus in everyone's vlogs though. So here we go. It's a little too early for trail days here. Today's March 21st, 22nd. This is the day I started the PCT 4 years ago. Well, March 22nd, so trail days is May 13th. It's quite a bit off. I'll be way up north. One thing I have to say is between yesterday and today, I gotta drive up and down from Low Gap, and I also got to ride to the other road. Both of the roads with intersections that I considered having Tina pick me up on Saturday if the weather was nice. But after seeing those roads with snow on it, I wouldn't have gone up those roads with snow on it, because it's just sheer drop-offs and there's no shoulder at all, and it's super swervy and up and down. So I am very glad that we talked and I stayed in Hampton and she picked me up there. Anything to make her life easier, you know. But I'm pretty sure that is Hampton. There's a lot of buildings down there. One of them is the Damascus Diner, which I think I'm gonna go straight to on the way to the hostel. We'll see. I'm almost out of water though. I'm pretty thirsty. Can't wait to go sit down and have I'm gonna have a soda. I haven't had a real soda in a long time. Like big real Mountain Dew. So it's time. But first, filming me walking through the streets of Damascus, I guess. Anytime I get to town and I can kind of see it and hear it, like in my heart, I can feel like it's any second I'll turn a corner and I'll be right there. But in my mind, I have to tell myself it's probably another mile or half mile of switchbacks. It always takes a long time to get down, just to tone it down so I don't get too disappointed when we hit another switchback here and go down some more. Oh, there's an apartment building right off the side from the AT. It's pretty wild that they could just sit on their balcony and watch AT hikers go by. There's a person with their dog. We're almost there. I guess the trail exits right here. It's weird when the trail just goes between two houses. Feels like you're not supposed to be there. But this is the trail. And uh-oh, it just turns into lawn. Oh, I see a sign on a telephone pole. Do you see it on the right? There's a blaze. It's weird when the trail just kind of just merges into the grass. It just turns to nothing. Oh, I don't know where anything in Damascus is. I guess I'll just go along the trail here for a while until I figure it out. Yeah, sure. I guess I go this way. I'm so blind. I'm looking at this telephone pole and I was like, okay, we turn here. So which way do we go? It doesn't really say. So I was looking right. Nothing. Looking forward. Nothing. And I look to the left. And that is the arch. Another arch that we walked through. The AT. Here we go. There's even an old shelter over there. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Damascus, Virginia. All right. Let's get on the walkway here. This is what it looks like. Georgia to Maine. Uh-oh, it's split. What do we do now? Guess we go left. It's weird walking right through town, right through parks. And this is the AT and we're still going. This is crazy, folks. This is the Virginia Creeper Trail right here. I'm walking right over it. Someday I'll walk it. And there's this big old train. I was gonna say caboose, crane. But then there's another train. I thought there was another train that's even more famous. I'll get to it. I have to say, I think Damascus is way nicer than I thought for some reason. I thought it was just gonna be like any old small town, but it is super cute and nice. Look at this nice creek going over. Wow. Beaver Dam Creek. I wonder where the dam is. I want to see some beavers. Today I got to see a winter firefly, so that's some wildlife. More than before. Got my first badge with the sea cap. Pretty happy. Trail Town, USA. I don't know if that's its official slogan, but really, considering the AT goes right through and it hosts trail days, this is probably the trail town of trail towns anywhere. And the Creeper Trail goes through it. It's pretty wild, I have no idea where trail days is going to be though. I'm hoping it's somewhere around here, but I think it's going to be unknown. Ah, a bug is on my shoulder. What is that? What is that? The diner's not too far, so I dropped in and now I'm gonna order and just eat here. So that was Damascus Diner. It's a little off the main street. It's like half a block. Not too bad, but definitely try it out. Great service, and I guess I'm gonna cross the street here. Yeah, Damascus Diner. They had great food, and the servers was great. The lady that was serving me, she's so attentive. She got me like 2 Cokes, 3 waters. I kept her busy, so I left her a good tip. But it was I think just the food alone was like $25 between the salad and the pulled pork sandwich. So good though. Okay, now it's time to head to the hostel and check in and start working. Here we go, found Lady Di's B&B. I knocked at the door. It was the wrong house. The first house. How do I get in? Let's find the gate. Oh, here it is. I'm here at Lady Di's bed and breakfast now. Not hostel, bed and breakfast. And this is one of the hostel rooms. There are 5 beds here. Pretty decent spacing apart. And there's another hostel room with 3 beds, but there's a shared balcony and all the loaner flows are in there. So I'm just gonna stay here in the corner and I'll show you the bathroom. It's super clean. Here's Trail Angel stuff. I guess it's all for free. And yeah, refrigerator, it's empty. There's 1 Coke in there, I guess free for all. Microwave and the bathroom. Looks like everything's brand new. Like she just redid everything. Dang, I gotta take good care of everything here. Really nice. I checked the mileage and weather and everything. It looks like Wednesday it's gonna rain and then Friday it's gonna rain, but Thursday's gonna be a nice day. And the ponies start after the 2nd night. So if I leave here Tuesday, Wednesday I'll just have to hike through the rain, and we'll see if I go up to Mount Rogers, because if it's gonna be thunderstorms. But then Thursday is supposed to be a nicer day and the ponies are right there. So I think I'll do like 12-13 miles that day. So I'm gonna leave tomorrow, hike through the rain one day, see the ponies, hike through the rain next day. It's gonna be a 4-night trip, and then I'm gonna head into Marion, I think. So I just need to go resupply. I'm just gonna go to Dollar General because it's real close, and I just need some meat products. I have a bunch of stuff already in my food bag. I still have so much food. So that'll be good. So I'm just gonna go get a few things. Not gonna show you anything like that. And that's it. And I'll come back and try to work on some videos for the rest of the evening. I'm a horrible thriker. I don't know why anybody listens to me. So while going through the food bag to see what I had, I found my olive oil. But next to it is another bottle of olive oil. I thought I left this one at Boots Off, so I bought a new one. But I've been carrying around basically 7-8 ounces, not 8, 6 or 7 ounces of oil, probably 6, for nothing. And I have another bottle. I've been carrying around probably 11-12 ounces of oil for no reason. So I'm gonna pour some of this into this and get rid of this guy here. Horrible, horrible. So I think I'm ready for 4 days though. Hi there. That's it for tonight from Lady Di's bed and breakfast. She's cooking breakfast tomorrow morning at 7:30, and it's almost midnight. I was just finishing up one video, get it all going, but it's working out all right. But this place is like super brand new. Everything's clean. Beds are super comfortable because they're all new as well. It's a pretty nice place. So check it out. Lady Di's Bed and Breakfast in Damascus. All right, you have a good night. Bye.